Okay, in this video I'm going to show you guys how to create a toString method in Java. So we have right now this circle that we've been working on in class in here, right? So we have our field, private field here, it's radius. We've got two constructors that are building it. We have a method for getting the radius. We have a method for getting the diameter, another one for getting circumference, and so forth on down the line. So we have these methods that are out there. But when we try to come over here in this geometry program, I've instantiated two circles. I got one that's default that's going to set a radius of 1, the other one that's going to set a radius of 100. But if I say system.println C1 or C2, if you remember when we run this, it actually gives you that it's a circle object at this memory address right there. I want to change that. And that's where a toString method comes in handy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to override, there's a default method built in because everything's object oriented, everything extends from the master object in Java. So, and there's something called toString that's in there. So I'm going to say public string toString in here and open and close parentheses. And I'm putting my curly brace here and I'm going to have end of toString. So I'm going to override the toString in this program. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a string right now. So I'm going to say string s, and I'm going to set it equal to a blank string. And then I'm going to return that string, return s back to it, because it needs a string to come back. So what I want to do is, if this, I'm going to build onto this string s right now. And what's some of the information that I want? Well, I want to know what the radius is. So I'm going to go ahead and say s plus equals. I'm going to go ahead and say radius, like this, and I'm going to put equals, and then after that we're going to put in a plus radius variable, our field that we have. And that's going to go ahead and it's going to build our toString for us here with radius equals whatever the radius is right now. And I'm going to go ahead and end it like that. And now watch when I run this geometry program, it's actually going to come out and tell me what the radius of both of these guys are. So I can go ahead and we can build off of that. I can, at this point, if I wish, let's go ahead and do another plus. Let's throw in a new line in here so it bumps down a line. And what else do we want to know? Well, we want the diameter. So let's go ahead and say diameter. Sorry, it would help if I learned to spell right. And say equals. And I need to get the diameter. Well, the diameter we have to use is a method called getDiameter. So I'm just simply going to say plus getDiameter. Open and close parentheses right there, and now when I run this, you actually see it's going to print out my radius and it's going to print out my diameter for both of these. So I can continue to build those from that. I can build a string that I want to work on, and I can return all the features that I'd like to have for each one of those circles. And you can figure out how to do the rest of it from this point. Hope you find this helpful.